Here we are with the Used Companion magazine, April 28 of 1910. Makes it over 100 years ago. And we'll do a little bit of story about bribery and blackmail, which should be rather interesting to hear myself. So my daughter's going to read this to us. All right, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Be sure to sub me because we have a lot of more stories to give you. All right, Jennifer, go ahead.
Representative government, democracy, the social order itself stand in no greater danger than that threatened by the bribe giver and the bribe taker. So long as public men are honest, their occasional mistakes may be cheerfully forgiven. Businessmen who concern themselves with legislation fairly and frankly perform an actual public service of which they may be proud. But when bills are passed or defeated for money secretly paid in hand, when justice is sold and law made an article of shameless traffic, the foundations of government and order are undermined. More, not less, respective for law is what Americans need. Less, not more, is what they will have if the dishonest legislator and the bribing man of business have their way. That there has been bribery in certain of our municipal and state governments that people have long suspected. Such shocking revelations as have been made by the investigators conducted by the State Senate and the Insurance Commissioner of New York, by the grand juries at Pittsburgh and San Francisco, makes suspicious certainty. Men holding positions of trust in financial and business life have been found buying favors, buying contracts, buying favorable legislation, buying immunity from strike bills. It is a sickening sight. Moreover, it is wholly unnecessary, the defense which bribers often give, that they had to do it. It's cowardly and false. No one has to meet the demands of a legislative blackmailer. If the corporations and insurance companies which did so had spent the same money in hiring reputable counsel, putting their case squarely before the people, and fighting in the open, the Black Horse Cavalry would not have been put to rout. Whenever a businessman in desperation sets his back against a wall and refuses to give up, he is let alone. It is his timidity, his lack of militant honesty, his want of a sense of civic responsibility, his desire to get things done in the easiest and quickest way that makes him the blackmailer's prey. As for the man who deliberately goes about to corrupt public officials without even this shred of an excuse, no words of contempt are too strong. For him jails yawn and will not be appeased.
Wow. So that is something to really give us all something to think about, especially with the politics of today. All right, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll show you some more. Bye-bye.